What's up, Wagwan? Why my charges? It's Yaad Made Gaming back with another episode of The Outer Worlds. And if you're here, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, just jump into it. Yeah, and we're picking up where we left off when we finally named a killer. We named the guy who hired us in the first place. And it turns out the person who died wasn't the one who died, it was her twin sister, Elsie and Helen, whatever Bellamy, her Ruth Bellamy. But the one that died was Belinda Bellamy, her twin sister. And Ruth has been on a warpath in the shadows, killing all the people she thinks are involved with them. Now we're at Ludovico's base where she tried to kill him, but he locked it down, ran, a bomb exploded, and we're escaping. Now let's see if we can finish up this freaking let's see if we can finish up this freaking side mission DLC thing, and then get do the side quest that we need to do to get the rest of the companions, and then move on with the main quest and finish this game out. Hopefully we can, if it's fast enough, we might be able to do everything in this one episode. Let's talk to Ruth here.
Strange.
Elsie and Helen.
When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence.
Do you need a minute? I'm sorry, that must be difficult for you. Yeah, Helen, people die. It's what they do. Can we get to the point now? Let's go. Do you need a minute?
Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not going to sit idly by. If he can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, I'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites.
Cool. Alright. Medical, so immune system could destroy the parasites. Perception. Read the formula and also slightly depressed instead of incredibly happy. Helen, I swear if you're going to ask me to go steal some chemicals for you.
I'm only asking you to develop a cure for a hideous species of alien parasite, not break into Byzantium or something. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Perea spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the wilderness reserve if I were you.
Essence of sprat sounds like a type of perfume Space Destroyers would make. Science. Oh, you mean the sprat nucleons you're commonly used in medical experiments? I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic. Alright, let's go for 45.
I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing.
Alright, science again. I should be able to synthesize an effective antiparasitic.
You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises. I borrowed a centrifuge from the research lab. Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic.
Easy enough.
I'm glad I could count on your expertise.
I'm doing that
Once
so I can get the
head to
XP.
the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites.
Not so fast. Let me borrow your needler. Why? Cedric's going to want a piece of Ludovico. I can recruit his help. Let's go for the needler.
Are you worried I'm gonna shoot you in the back?
Pretty much. Hand it over.
All right, if it makes you feel better. Here. You take good care of my needler, and it'll take good care of you.
Holster the gun.
There is one other thing. While you're at Piraeus Spaceport, have a word with Cedric Kincannon. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you.
You kill innocent people. Do you really think I'll be okay with that? I like your style, murdering anybody you want. Just say goodbye. Freak that. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill is increased. Alright, so am I the only one that doesn't fully put the... I think I've said this in a video before. That doesn't... I never fully put my headphones over my ears. Like when you put it over your ears, you hear everything better. I know that, but it also kind of drowns out my voice, so I can barely hear my voice when I'm speaking, and I like to hear my voice to make sure that I'm speaking in a decent volume. Well, when I say decent volume, I mean not too loud, and the reason I don't want to speak too loud is because I don't live alone. I don't want to, when I'm yelling, anyone comes here and starts calling out to me and then I can't hear them. So the second reason is because I want to hear what's going on around me. So that's another reason why I don't really put the thing over my ear fully, because I want to also hear what's going on around, because as I said, I don't live alone, and usually someone will come up and come to my door or something and start calling out my name or call me from across the house, and I want to be able to hear them. Let's get in here. These guys are back. You two can take care of that, right? I think that thing only really no. Yeah, my audio thing is kind of glitching out right now. Hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying. What's this? Get a few things. Right control, armor platinum, and it's just 31. Thank you for the ammo. Where's Foreman Cedric? Sedwick? Is it Sedwick or Cedric? Slug security, your friends did too?
How'd you get in here alive?
I killed the people outside, that's what I did.
Inspector, you made it. Well done.
I'm afraid you may find the spaceport is, at the moment, less hospitable than usual. My apologies. Regardless, you must have some purpose here. Do tell.
I'm working with Helen to create an antiparasitic. We need essence of Sprat. Ludovico's behind everything. Will you help me take him down? Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, my. You mean Lou was up to no good this whole time?
Yeah, no need to be sarcastic, bro. It gets worse. He wants to infect all of the colony with slugs. Can you be smug later, please? This is urgent. I thought he was just an asshole. Turns out he's an evil asshole. Are you going to help me punch the purple berries out of your rival or not? Let's go. Can you be smug later?
I may hold you to that. But tell me, why should I help you, Inspector?
Ludovico wants to infect the entire colony with slugs. This is big.
When you put it like that, I would be heartless to say no. You can expect slug support. I'll arrange for my agents to meet you at the distillation station.
How'd you know I was headed there?
There are slugs in the Spectrum Brown bottles, Inspector. I am operating on the theory that this is, perhaps, not good. As thrilled as I am to assist you in taking down Lou, we have barricaded ourselves in here for a reason. I imagine you have a plan for getting out of the spaceport safely?
I'm going to disperse an antiseptic. It's almost ready. I took out some of the infected on the way here. Should be safer now. Let's go for the top one.
Really? Inspector, you are a marvel. Excellent work. I'll admit, I'm awfully fond of my agents. To see them restored will be a great weight off my soul. Thank you.
That antiseptic I mentioned, I need essence of Sprat.
Coincidentally enough, Slug can supply you with essence of Sprat. Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman, you remember her? There's a package on the desk in her office. You'll find the essence of Sprat you need in there.
Alright, thanks.
You're quite welcome. Now then, is there anything else I can do for you while you're here?
Let's go. What happened here? I want to know.
Whatever it was, it happened quickly. Like a wave sweeping across the shore. We were overrun. Survivors are still trickling in. We've put out a call to slug agents not at the docks to keep their distance. With the warehouse's stores, Slug could hold out here for weeks, easily. Possibly months.
Alright, that's all for now, bro. Let's get it. So, egg pod, essence of Sprat. Essence of Sprat is upstairs. Bro, get out of the way. Get out of the cloud way, brother. Thank you. We got a level again. So got more points to put into whatever. I'm not sure what yet, so let's hold off on that. Run back down. Alright, so we need egg pod. How far away is that? All the way. You can't fast travel near hostiles. Where's the hostiles? Where are the hostiles? Bust your cap, boy. Bro, I just sounded like a fake Jamaican there. Even though I'm actually Jamaican. But saying bust your cap, boy. Sounded fake as hell. Anyway. So we got 1,000 meters to go. So let's just, luckily we have a fast travel point there. Nope, nope. Bro, just go on the, yeah, damn. Behaving like a big. Behaving like a bee, man. Halcyon Helen dead. She's not actually. So we need to go upstairs to get an egg pod. Who's this? Okay. How do I get upstairs though? This is down. That's outside, right? Oh, this is the place. Okay, this is where we are. I don't see a way to go up, so how the hell do we get there? Or do we need to go to the exit?
Did I hear something? Maybe.
You guys can take that person, right? Why are you so tough? I guess I'm on the right track since we have enemies spawning. I shouldn't have done that. Grenade launcher Mark III. Hold on. Let me check. I think I have a grenade launcher in here. It's a Mark III. Yeah, it's the same thing. Can't go through there. Oh, it's an elevator. Damn, that was almost like a wait for a real elevator. I need to outquip y'all's armors a little bit. I could take your mask off, right? But your helmets, but nah. Alright, there's the egg pod. Ooh. It died. Parasite egg pod. Alright, so we need to go back. Centrifuge. Where's the centrifuge? What are these? Are all those the centrifuges? Alright. Bro, my audio device keeps freaking... This... Alright, we wait. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Bro. I guess we have to fast travel back to that place, right? So this is what the needler looks like. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Doesn't do much damage though. The damage is 38. Does corrosion and it's 95 damage per second. Alright, so we need to fast travel to one of these centrifuges. Or the one centrifuge, I should say. Alright, we're right where we're supposed to be. Pour in the essence of Sprat and the parasite eggs. Examine the centrifuge. You see a small label stuck against the side of the device. The label reads, Rizzo's Laboratory Centrifuge. No training required. All Rizzo's laboratory equipment has been designed for use by unschooled workers. Insert ingredients, push button, and watch it spin. Dexterity. Peel back the label. So why do we peel back the label? We will pour the essence. The essence of Sprat smells vaguely like the rest and go on the groundbreaker. Or probably whatever. The parasite eggs sink into the concoction, sizzling. You activate the centrifuge. The device does its work without any additional input from you. A swirl of bright colors entertains your eyes, and a few moments later, you hear a bright chime. Alright, what are we supposed to do now?
What floor would you...
Exit the colonial? That's what we were supposed to do, right? I'm not too sure now. Yeah, so we need to go to the Phaeton or Pantheon or whatever I want to be. Alright, so this is one of the areas that we haven't been to. It's probably the only area we haven't been to. Alright, we gotta run over there. Close, but still so far, man. Rizzo's Distillery. I think I've been here before, so why wasn't there a fast travel area? Those slug freaking things, I hate them. What's with that talking, bro? 121. Let's get up there. Hear some talking. Not talking, I mean slugs making noise. Vending machine discovered. Is there a fast travel area here though? This gun that I'm using, is it a Mark III? Yes it is, okay. I was about to just switch it out for one of those Mark IIIs. Phaeton.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal.
Load antiseptic disperse this instead. Yeah, let's do that.
Affirmative. Dispersing.
Oh, cutscene. This cutscene is really low quality though, right? Why? Maybe the cutscene is like 1080p or something rendered, but because I'm playing at 1440.
Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Alright, let's head to this station and take out Ludovico. Because why do you want to freaking infect people with parasites and turn them into crazy people? I still can't fast travel over there either. Oh, come on, bro. Grand Colonial, that's the closest we can get. And then we gotta run. Are we inside or outside? Okay, we are outside. Where's that place? Alright, run, 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 run. What's with this place and the colored smoke? Look at that shit. It's kind of trippy but crazy. Alright, we got some rupturing. Dude, keep your head still. Keep your head still, and I can put you out of your misery.
Here they come.
I missed him.
Nice work. No fun. Come here. Everyone all right? To make you smile.
Only got 6 shots in that thing, and I think it still needs to be doing more damage. When I just started using it and I blew that person's head off, that was crazy. I guess that was a critical hit. That's why that happened, maybe.
What could that have been?
For it now.
You frown at me.
Alright, some good hip fire there. I don't usually fire from the hip, but that was good. Examine. What is there to examine on this? A spectrum brown, whatever. Let me get out.
Wonder what they were storing down here. Were they getting ready for the launch of Spectrum Brown?
Definitely.
Here we go. To the belly of the
Damn you! I didn't share my joy! Smile! What a bummer! Never felt so damn good in my life!
That's the last one.
Want to be your friend?
You just want to be my friend? There are a lot more enemies in here. Get out of the way.
Are we raising parasites? Inside those vats?
Who's laughing now? Went out Find good with your sorrow.
Stop throwing those things, bro. Crazy, man. Alright, still got a lot more space for weight.
Here they come! Don't mess with us.
Going. Wanna be your friend?
Bro, where are these guys? Alright, so this is where we're supposed to be going. Come on. Alright, sorry. My eye was itching there, so I was scratching. Oh shit. What the hell? Where'd it go? Bro, why'd you block me into the corner, man? Oh, sorry, Parvati. What's the parasite jelly for? I never pick up those things because I don't know what they're for. Like, I think you can sell them, the parts. Some of them can be eaten, consumed. But what I do pick up is the ammo. Come on. Another workbench. That's where we're supposed to go, right? What about this one? Alright, locked. My hacking skill is dropped by the armor that I'm wearing.
Hey, Captain.
Is reduced.
Whatever happens, I just want you to know. I've always got your back.
Okay, Parvati. But we cool though, we cool. We're gonna survive this. We're gonna survive. Sealed. Okay.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon enough.
What the hell are you talking to?
Just a guest. The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you.
We? There's someone behind you or something.
You and I are standing in the presence of royalty. Don't worry, you'll meet her soon enough. I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton, contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness.
Really no?
And you've angered my queen.
Your queen is a slug. Your queen? What exactly is going on here? I'm not here to listen to your crackpot rambling. I'm here to avenge Belinda. Inspiration. Turn to your companions. I am the only one. Am I the only one tired of listening to this guy? Determination. Hold up your hand. I know you're about to start a monologue. Let's go. Inspiration.
Nope.
Not even a little.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness, dinner is served.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get eaten.
No,
dumbass.
Damn! Merciful law! Stop!
Okay. Oh, it's a boss battle. It literally has. There are small ones too. Damn. You two focus on the small ones. What are you doing down there, Parbody? What the hell?
Covering you! He's coming!
I'm dodging those stick things. We killed it. Defeat the slug queen. Is it running? Oh, that was cool. Fresh milk, high society cigarettes. Whoa, there's a lot of things. Administrators, keycard, administrators, finery, Nova Blast. It's a unique gun. Alright, we still have weight. Alright, where should we go now? To the administrator's terminal. My little plasma carbine here did a lot of good work. Open. The hell are you? Assistant Harwell? Oh, he has one of the slugs.
I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive.
That's it? You could have helped me. Attack, stand still, I'll put you out of your misery. If I leave this guy here and he's infected, will he start doing the same thing that Ludovico did?
Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons. For example, despite your obvious talent for violence, you're not killing me.
You could have helped.
That's a reasonable point, friend. But it turns out you didn't need my help at all. I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain with all sorts of happy feelings, so I don't mind all that much.
Your attitude is really starting to annoy me. Passenger?
Oh, that's what I call the slug I've bonded with. It's gonna be a part of me until I pass through the gates of oblivion and my atoms scatter into the void.
Should I do this as a mercy killing? Let's just do it. Sorry, dude. You seemed harmless, but I don't want you spreading those parasites. Next thing, the parasite influences you to start doing the same thing Ludovico did. Ooh, that's a nice armor. Honor Guard's uniform. Riot control armor. That's just 16. The Oxyon. Why would I need this hat? I'm gonna take that. Maybe I can upgrade it. I don't know. Alright, let's go where we're supposed to go. And that's Helen Cedric, whatever his name is. Distillery engineer's passcode. Hold on. Stealth skills -5, stealth skills -5. I still can't open it. Oh, I do have some skill points, so what does that need? It needs 110 something. Is it my lockpicking thing that needs to be? 101. I still need some boost. Alright, whatever. We still don't have enough lockpick skill. I'd have to modify one of my armors to give me a boost in lockpicking. 69. Which one of the armor I was? Oh, this one. It needs to be repaired too. Alright, so you can see that armor, right? Tiny hoses around them. Tiny white hoses. This one has tinier hoses. And then this one has the big hoses. Alright, give me a sec. Let's see. Hack access machinery controls. Activate machine cluster. I don't know what that does, but it did. I guess I should have done that before. Where's the part that we're supposed to use to yeah, that was supposed to just burn the slug. Distillery engineer's passcode. I can't get it because I can't hack this thing. I'm looking for the maintenance bench. The bench so I can upgrade my armor and then use it to hack that thing. I want to take the -5 thing off of it. Oh, here it is. Well, I added a +10 stealth skill mod on the armor, but for some reason it's still saying stealth skills -5 even when I added a +10 stealth skill mod to the armor. Well, I don't know. Let's just get out of here. Transition to Eridanus. Alright, so we need to go to Halsey and Helen, right? Right, so we can finally get this mission over with, and then basically what's left is just a ton of side quests. No. I don't want to be in a ship. I didn't want to be in the ship. How did I reach this one? Who's that? Helen. Sedgwick. Ada, that's the ship. Alright. Let's get back down there.
Ludovico was eaten by a giant slug? What an absolute tragedy.
Optional, speak with Cedric.
Can't make any exceptions.
Optional, speak with Helen.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the queen of the brain slugs wasn't on that list.
How are you feeling? You sound disappointed.
Is that so strange? I imagined this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different.
Give it time. You know what you need? A nice cold bottle of Spectrum Brown. Revenge won't bring your sister back. Save the drama for the next serial. I didn't help you because I like you. You're still a murderer. Let's see, revenge won't bring your sister back.
You're right. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
Goodbye. Alright, return to Ada. Let's go, team. Alright, so now I have time to do the side quest, I think. Let's see if I can actually get the remaining companions. There's one I can do right now after going back on the ship. Because coincidentally it's on the ship and I just didn't do it before.
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
I'm not an inspector anymore. I finished the Iridanus job.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate.
Alright, cool. Ada, it sounds like you missed me. I can tell you what happened if you'd like. Alright, humor me. Who do you think killed Halsey and Helen?
My simulations have yielded several possible causes of death. Halcyon Helen may have been killed by one or all of the following: asphyxiating on Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, grappling with a primal while inebriated, killed by an overzealous fan, death by automechanical, or profound loneliness.
Okay then.
How close were my estimations?
Why don't I just tell you what happened?
Please do so.
The real killer was Administrator Ludovico.
Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain.
Alright,
How
cool.
can I be of assistance?
Just let me go.
I request
Hit
you do
Ada.
not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Let me go. Alright, so guys, this is the journal now. There's faction quest task, Flowers of Sebastian, rendezvous with llama, search for a llama shaped rock. There's so many things there, but that's none of those are what I'm looking for. Search Hawthorne's cleaning machine. That's what I want. So we could do that and get one of the search term Sam. First Sam results. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Second SAM result, removal of the factory standard part SUDS Steeper was successful. Delivery of the combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to, but I do. Third SAM result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the Acid Steeper. I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up. Following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale, Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details unknown. Okay, so Hawthorne is the one that left all that. Oh, we still have upstairs we could go. And here's the robot. I should have done this so long ago because I unlocked that quest a long time ago. Install the Acid Steeper. Rumbling vibrates from the unit's chassis. Huh? Where'd it go?
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM?
Yes.
Registering new owner, Captain.
Welcome to the crew, Sam. So where did you come from?
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Alright, so now we have one new companion, one that we should have gotten from the start of this game.
For the past 40 minutes. I am shutting off the hot water now.
I should have had this freaking robot companion from the start of the game because I got that quest so early, but I just didn't bother to complete it. But anyway, now we got one additional companion. We still have 2 more. I think I have the quest for them too. Attend the auditions, deal with Clive, stainless steel rod, investigate the field, toss ball getting, family matter, hand Tucker's ring to Agnes instead of. I haven't done that yet. Speak with Velma at the warehouse. Find the 3 volumes. Haven't done that. Strange disappearance, watchtower. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest of them. The other 2. I'm gonna find the other 2 to get the other 2 companions, and then I'm gonna end the game off with the main quest. Alright, so we go to the map and we're gonna go back to which one of these was it? Terra 2, and we're gonna go Edgewater's landing pad. So we leave Eridanos.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Yep, and we're gonna land on the landing pad at Edgewater too. See, now we have the robot as a companion, Sam. We should have had him long time ago before even Parvati, but I just didn't do that side quest. Why is the textures on his leg all messed up though? Anyway, let's continue with Parvati and Nyoka. Let's continue. I have all of these food item things and I never use them. Alright, so I have some perk points, but that's not what I'm up for right now. I'm looking for something in here. So this is Edgewater. I could just walk there, but whatever. We're close enough to walk. So I want the map in Edgewater. Alright, I don't know what stats to give these people. Accept Parvati. I want to boost their damage output or their health. Alright, so I'm just gonna have to boost Parvati's armor I still have some points for myself, but not gonna use them. I forgot to check this now. So where I want is the Edgewater Church. I don't know which one of these buildings it is. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. This is the... What is this? Is this a bar? Or is this it's a rundown hostel type place? Oh, it's the infirmary. I forgot I had a that guy's dead. I forgot that I had a Who? Open fire on who? Okay, I thought they were under attack. I forgot there's a play. They were dying here. I think I have a side quest to help heal them. Emerald Vale Barber Shop. This is not where I want to go.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells...
Talk.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay, I don't think that's how the saying goes, but whatever. Relax, I'm clean, bro.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
I don't think that's what a barber does.
Go ahead.
You seem pretty enthusiastic about this place. What do you know about this plague?
The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
What are the symptoms?
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you treat all the workers? What are you describing sounds like a... What you're describing sounds like a flu.
Friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Sensible Polly. Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours.
You seem enthusiastic about this place.
Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started.
That's all for now. Sounds exhausting, but whatever. Oh, there are corpses. Dead people. There's a heart there. Is it? Examine. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. What? Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set and set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. We are processing his body, right? Just dig out and pry. Just dig around and pry them out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me the special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis G. Okay. That's not what I came here for, though. I'm looking for a church, not a barber shop. What is this place? Can't be open. This is the cantina. Central store. I have some junk I could probably sell in there. Saltuna Cannery. Edgewater. Yo. Where do I find this freaking place, bro? Is this it?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery.
Constable, no. That's the police. And they don't mark, they're not marked on the map, so I have to figure where they're out, figure out where they are by myself. This is open. What is this place? I think I've been here before.
My dad's... It's an office.
Where's Parvati?
My office. Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Alright, Parvati, I get it. This is where you stay or live or whatever. Every time I open one of the doors, you change your dialogue. But where do I find this freaking, it's not there. Salt Tuna Cannery again. I know which doors can open. The doors that are blue. Alright, that leads to the cannery. That leads outside. Is this the church?
I've
Yep.
always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Alright, here he is.
Few outsiders visit Edgewater. Your appearance so soon after the town's power is restored seems too great a coincidence.
A coincidence is all it is. Reed asked me to do it. I just did it so I could get the hell out of this dump.
A motive I can appreciate. Regardless, it's a boon to the folk of this town. Ah, Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here? I just thought of something else I need doing. Alright, let's go for spiritual
They who
advice.
are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay, so you just want them to be slaves to the system. How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prior meditation or what? What does OSI stand for?
Order of Scientific Inquiry.
Scientific
Also
Inquiry,
known
of
as
course.
Scientism to the layperson.
Scientism. How do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Okay then. Really, how does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
I found Adelaide's been digging up corpses to improve the soil.
From our own graveyard, just outside the gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
You don't find what Adelaide, whatever. You don't find what Adelaide's doing objectionable?
I'd need to give it careful consideration before answering. If it does improve the soil, it would seem to be a benefit overall. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead. While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
I'm surprised you'd say that. It doesn't seem disrespectful
Only to the
to you.
feelings of the living. The dead are no more concerned with their corpses than a snake is with the skin it shed. The greater good is to tend to the needs of the living, not the dead.
Alright, how can I get you to give me your quest?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive, quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it? I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually. Alright, let's go for first one.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute, did you refer to this town as miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress.
Bro.
This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
I just thought of something else I need to be doing.
Just a moment. If you're going to be walking around outside, make sure you're well prepared. Unless you don't care for your life.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. All very fascinating, I'm sure, but I've got to get going. I assume you will want to burn it once you get the hands on it. Alright, let's go for the first one.
So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Alright, cool. I'll look for the book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Alright, bro. Should have just done that from the start instead of listening to you yap. So, journal. What was the quest again? What was the quest again? Alright, give me a sec. Alright, it seems like I have part of the quest done already. Illustrated manual. So that's what it says. Search the collector's domicile. I've already did that, I guess. And then it says the book is in a cave, so I need to find where that cave is now. Domicile. So let's fast travel to geothermal power plant. Am I gonna be inside the plant though, or outside? Mankind triumphs over nature again. Oh, I remember this place where those robots used to kick my ass. Now if I go there, I should be able to take them out very easily. There was a hold on, there's other animals out here now? These weren't here before. Behemoths and such.
We're pretty good at this.
Alright, that's cool. Can we take out the behemoths as easily? Primal Hunter. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely overpowered for this area. We could kill them in one shot. Now that we're back here. Well, speaking of which, let me get rid of this freaking investigation gun because I'm not gonna use that anymore. Let me get a pistol. Energy, light ammo. Energy 63 times 65 times 3. Alright, so I'm gonna scrap this one. I still haven't used this 67. That's an energy laser. Think I'd have to tinker with it to get it. This is 94 damage. Mine is 200 and but this is a special one. Burnout TNL. Plasma carbine TNL. This is also special. Nova burst, and then you have the needler. Needler doesn't do much damage. Well, where's that one pistol that here it is. It's a 6-shooter. Let's use the 6-shooter in the cave, bro. Since we could take everything out in one shot anyway. Come on. Oh shit. Hackett, journal, bit cartridge. I don't want the gun. Armor parts maybe. Take this, take that. Weapon parts, adrenal, I'll take that. Oh shit. Is there anything else in this cave? Yeah, it goes. It dug a hole. I have one bullet left. One in your butt. Oh, you didn't die, you stupid.
Look at us.
Alright, so let's turn this in and get our new companion. Yo, bro, I got your book.
I heard you were able to bring the errant children back to the flock. I'm impressed.
I've got your book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this?
What?
Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep others from reading it. You just wanted it for yourself. You're overacting a bit, don't you think? What's important about this book? Alright, let me see.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
At least you still have your mission work here to give your life meaningful purpose. Why did you think the book held secrets? Why did you think the book held the secrets you were looking for?
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's the Philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
A vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it? At least you still have your mission right, meaningful. This is some kind of cosmic retribution. Alright, let's go. A vicar searching for the book.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Could be beneficial arrangement. You need a ride? I wouldn't mind a ship hand.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back.
Alright, cool.
I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Alright, cool. Sounds good. Let's go, bro. Spiritual counseling, are you a real vicar? That all part of the vicar training? Not sure I'm in the market for hacking brawling vicar. Maybe some other time. Alright, sounds good. Let's go, bro.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Alright, cool. I'm leaving right away. Our next destination is Groundbreaker docking base, yeah. We don't need to go underground.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Thank you, Ada.
Could I have a moment of your time?
Bro.
Anyone with eyes to see would not be shocked to hear that the colony is dying. But the board's solution, on the other hand, choosing to save themselves and their families and friends at the expense of the rest of the colony? Those fucking bastards. What are we going to do about this?
Well, we'll have to dig more into the issue, and sorry, I fail to see how that's our problem. I don't know, but someone's going to die on it. Alright, sorry, we'll have to dig more into the problem.
Of course. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play.
Sure, bro.
Your ability to get out of tight situations virtually undetected hasn't failed us so far. Anything you'd like to discuss?
No. I like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story? Tell me again about the book you picked up. Remind me what your thoughts are, philosophy. Any ideas where to find someone who speaks French in this colony? Vicar, you're out of my crew. I want you off the ship now. Alright, let's go for the French part.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Alright, cool. Sounds like a good idea, but how do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch.
Alright, cool.
All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How will a crew manifest help us track down, you're saying? How is that a simple vicar happens to be such a skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Alright, sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
You took a lot of my time, bro, just with your dialogue alone. Vicar Max, I'm not gonna bring you along right now though, because we're not trying to do your quest yet. We have something way different. And your dialogue took so much time just to get that short ass side quest. We need to go into the groundbreaker. Don't pay attention to the markers. Why am I getting stutters? Welcome. Now if I can find this place pretty easily.
Apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Where is this place? Rest and go, that's not it. Waste disposal, bells, shells. That's a gun place. Medical bay, here's where we need it. Oh yeah, we already spoke to her, right? So we have her, I think we already spoke to her. We have her quest already.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene? See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright, so worst contact is her quest. Where is it? Companion quest. So ID cartridge. Jesse's. Hold on. Do I have 2 quests? So why is there an ID cartridge here? Pick up Mardet ID cartridge. Okay, I don't know what that's for, but this quest seems to need it. But anyway, let's find.
I can't believe it's not forced. It's unbelievable how good it is.
All right, that's not how we find Jesse. I guess we go downstairs.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
There's not even a, how do we maneuver this place again? Alright, come.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Alright, this is not it.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but it's the league enthroned this pivotal.
Alright, sorry, I gotta check the map. So okay, so Jesse's on the same floor as we are. I just need to find a way to go get to where he is. So I need to go this way around that corner.
Game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance.
Alright, cool. Sneak through a little random area and find some little random beds. Sneak through here too. This can't be the only way to get to where Jesse is, bro. There must be a more straightforward way. Whatever. Let's keep sneaking. Oh. Or whatever cloak has activated. Because that means we're not supposed to be in this area.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Whatever it is.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Sorry. She's worried about you a lot. Intimidate. Open the door before I kick it down. Should I do that?
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she?
No, she's not.
Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
No, I'm not.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Yet you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out?
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. Alright, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Okay, cool. So you stole it?
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Udom was replaced. There's a new board rep on the station. Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do. Okay, Udom.
Well, law have mercy. That sure works in my favor. With Udom gone, I don't owe money to anyone on the board no more. You have my greatest gratitude for letting me know I am now debt-free.
Alright, cool. So now I can get out of here. And I can't go there, so do I have to sneak back around? Do I have to sneak all the way back around? Alright, so there's a door if I go. And to my left, there's a door.
What's that noise?
Oh,
What do
hey,
you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
that's so easy. Oh, so literally when I picked up the thing right here, I could have just gone through their restricted area, but I guess it would have been hard to go through there without the cloak, which the cloak I picked up from a mission way after this one, after me visiting the Groundbreaker.
One of the orderlies told me Jesse's out already? You really do work fast.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard,
You
Ellie.
won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me on the ship. It's docked by the promenade.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
About time I made friends with the Sawbones. Been licking my wounds with booze and sulfur since too damn long.
Alright, so if you're gonna do this early without going through the rest of the story and getting that cloak thing like I did, you just pick up the access card, and I guess the access card will give you access, but then you'll be stopped by the people, but you have to sneak past them, or you take the long way around like I did and sneak past them through the through those little opening tunnels. I guess that can work without you having the cloaking device. Just don't let them see you. So this is a good place to end this episode. I know that the last portion was a bit tamer than the first portion, but at least now we got all the companions. Alright, so I'm gonna end it off here, and in the next episode we pick up and go to, excuse me, is that a ground, excuse me, that's a groundbreaker. So in the next episode we finally do the main mission that we have, which is Brave New World, and go save Phineas's ass. We have a bunch of side quests that I'm not gonna do over here. I probably play this game offline. I think it has less side quests than Fallout, even though it's a Fallout style game, and I might play through this in my spare time just to complete some of those side quests. I also wanted to do that in Fallout, but it would take too much time and I had to move on to other games when doing Fallout. You know, because Fallout just has an endless list of freaking side quests. This looks like it has, I can finish some of these. But anyway, if you made it this far, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, big up yourself, check out something else on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, I'm out.